going to Idaho. You are going to out in the West Coast. And you are going to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Harvey, where the hell's Minnesota? He was my buddy from Pittsburgh. I went through Harvey about year and a half ago. But so I come out here to university, and I went for my boot training, and then I went schooling in a machinist, and then all of a sudden shipping out, and I did get out to Norfolk, Virginia, and the Arkansas was in port there. So then, well, I first went home for leave, and then I went down there on Peter would be filled. You get on a road and you're doing for miles, seeing nothing but water on both sides. That's all you see. You do for a mile and mile.
It's a dike.
Anyway,
We have a long bridge.
I went into
Virginia proper.
the Arkansas, and they were already pulling out. We're going to Brooklyn Navy Yard for retooling and all that kind of stuff. So I pulled out Chesapeake Bay. I got sick. Didn't take me very long
Big bay.
to break it.
Yeah, it's
But
the
anyway,
ocean.
that's not table talk.
We're not
but,
talking walk-on bay.
But I ended up in Brooklyn Navy Yard, and then retooling and whatever they're doing, and I couldn't. So I was assigned to machinist area where you're down underneath the machinery, the thing to turn the boat, and all that kind of stuff. So you hardly ever see anything. But sometimes there's a general quarters, and you're up on second deck or another deck, and your life jacket's on, all that kind of stuff. And so that's where I spent 37 months in the engine room, in shaft alley, where the big back to turn the props. That was part of our job to all the auxiliaries that go with the different pumps and different things. You had to go year rounds was to keep checking, make sure they're getting oil, all that kind of. But it was. I have seen several things on the top side. I wasn't there, but there was, we almost were hit by a kamikaze, and I did see we were probably from here to Minneapolis probably for when we saw the explosion on the I can't think of the name of it now, carrier. But I didn't see much action. The most action I had was a typhoon in the ocean. Wow, because I was at the low class. Your job is at the end of the shift to get rid of the rubbish. And that means overboard. So I did, boy, this thing, rough. Am I supposed to go up there? They did big mushrooms, air vents up on top, and I could grab a hold of those. And but I looked back, and I couldn't see the Nevada. I knew it was the Nevada battleship behind it. And he just disappeared. And then pretty soon he's out of the water. Disappeared out of the water. So there was some action like that. But as a underworker, like the electrician, boiler maker, anything that has to do with making the ship move, you're always down below.
Were you in the Pacific when you did that ship transfer? Were you in the Pacific when you did that ship transfer when the gangplank dropped out?
Where's your
Oh, yeah.
senior citizen menu?
Left him bobbing as a cork for 40 minutes in the ocean in 30, 40-foot waves?
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
We went from the Atlantic, and our job was guarding the
Kieran
escorts.
was never the same after that.
Taking supplies to a battle over in France, off of France, and so you take a zigzaggy course. You never go anywhere. Submarines, you're constant. So instead of taking maybe, let's say, 10 weeks, it took you 30 weeks, something like that, to get through. But I can just say, Uncle Sam gave me a tour of the world. I was able to see things I saw Rock of Gibraltar, I saw so many things, ports that we thought the catacombs on Palermo, Sicily. I walked into those, it's just all these mummified people and everybody to say history type thing. And there was an awful lot of stuff like that. But I touched base on Africa, Meres El Kader and Enel Turk, those two towns when they were battles, fighting for possession of Africa. And up Iwo Jima, Okinawa, the Japanese, all of them were big rock, sandy rock and fortification. That you may be seeing that picture of the four guys putting up the flag on Iwo Jima. But all we were
And I want to build your
way
own
back
restaurant.
here, putting big bombs in there.
The hash browns and the 3 buttermilk.
It was something, like I said, I could have never seen that much of the world.
Thank you.
Well, and you saw something else. Something with 2 nice legs.